Hello Scorpio, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of February 2023. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my pink tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Scorpio, with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. Okay, so let's get right into the reading. I feel really ready. All right, Scorpio. So as you can see, we're starting off with the High Priestess. February is going to be a very intuitive month for you, especially as it relates to money, wealth, finances, all those things. You're really going to have to trust your gut because it is leading you in the right direction, especially, as you seek out more opportunities, more success, more advancement, more prosperity and growth and all those things. But we do have the Empress card in the reverse, and that is a card that's telling me that you're not really fully tapping into your creative energies. I think you will be able to find lots of hidden opportunities to make some money if you will just kind of allow yourself to be more creative. Okay, and this could be anything in your work, in your business, even as it relates to your investments. Creativity pays, okay? So don't be afraid to do something that could be something that's never done before, especially as it relates to money. Now, we also have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. That means that timing will kind of not be on your side this first week of February. It means that things will either be delayed, they will go slow, or you'll probably miss some deadlines in some way, one way or another. But the thing is that this is temporary. I can tell by the other cards that follow suit. The Eight of Wands just means that things are just going to be behind schedule, and there's probably nothing you can do to change that. Next up, we have the Seven of Cups. That means lots of opportunity is coming your way. Lots of choices, lots of things that you can do, especially as it relates to finances. Not all of them are going to resonate, but the nice thing is that you're going to have so many directions that you can go. And that's a really powerful position because it means that you're not limited in any way. In other words, the possibilities truly are endless for you, Scorpio, when it comes to making more money. We also have the Six of Cups. That is you reconnecting with someone from your past. It could be an ex. It could be someone you used to work with or went to school with, or maybe just someone from, someone you grew up with that you haven't seen in a while. But it's going to be a happy reconnection. And there probably will be some type of opportunity or networking involved that does revolve around money, or at least money will be a topic that comes up. Finally, we have the Devil card. The Devil card is a great card to see in the reverse because that means you are releasing excuse me, releasing unhealthy attachments. You are changing your mindset. You're kind of instilling habits that are helping you make more money to become more successful, right? So maybe you had something that you needed to let go of. Maybe you had a bad habit of sleeping in. Whatever the case may be, looks like you have overcome that, and that is making way for more success to come to you. Now, we also have the Justice card. This card fell out when I was pulling the other cards. The Justice card in the reverse means that something is probably not going to work out as you expected it to. But the thing is that, let me see what shows up next, because I'm getting the sense that this is not going to be something that's going to be like a permanent situation. So we have some communication cards. We also have you going out on your own. Yeah, so the Justice card means that a decision kind of works out a lot differently than what you thought, or something comes up and you didn't expect it to play out like how it was going to. But the thing is, though, is that it's not a permanent situation. We have the two communication cards here. Now, the Five of Swords talks about you kind of standing your ground, being on your own, and knowing that you are doing what's right for you, regardless of who's in agreement or not. The Five of Wands talks about you kind of going back and forth and having some discussions about what it is you want to do, especially as it relates to your money. But again, we have the Hermit card. The Hermit card means that you are going to have to kind of really go out on your own. You may not have support. You may not have people who are, kind of in alignment with what you're trying to do, especially as it relates to your money. But that doesn't mean that what you're doing is not correct or it's not right. Sometimes people they get caught up in their own stuff, and so they can't see the potential or the opportunity that is being presented before them. We also have the Hangman, which means that you are probably not going to be moving forward, but it's okay, because sometimes we really need to get rooted and stable with where we are in order to build and to move forward. Okay, and finally we do have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. That's a great card to see in the reverse, because it means that you are healing from emotional upset. You have released, you have forgiven, and again, this makes it makes more room in your life for more money, for more abundance, because you are not bitter, you're not harboring resentment in any way. So this whole row of cards here tells me that there's a lot of internal stuff that's happening, and you being really independent and confident about what you're doing as it relates to finances. And so you don't have to worry about it if it doesn't look right on the surface, because all that matters is that you are in alignment with doing what you want to do, and you're focused on the goal and the results that you want. Whoa. All right, Scorpio, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of February 2023. All right, the cards are just falling all over the place, but things are looking really, really good once we hit that second half of February. We have the Star card. Now, the Star card in the reverse talks about sometimes getting unwanted attention. I see when this card, shows up. It's like, maybe you did something and now everybody is looking at you, watching you. Maybe people are reaching out to you. And sometimes it's a little bit weird, But I know Scorpios, they're very much confident in being seen. So I'm not going to totally pick up that that's what this is here. But the Star card in the reverse also talks about health and wellness. So is there something that you're ignoring as it relates to your health? Because remember, health really is the true wealth here. So pay attention to your physical body and what you need to take care of, because that will either help or hinder you when it comes to making more money. We also have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords talks about feeling anxious, sometimes feeling insecure for whatever reason. I don't think that this is something you have to worry about, because when I look at the other cards here, the Ace of Cups, this is a card of overflow. You also have the World card here. And even this Ten of Wands and this Four of Pentacles. I mean, this means that definitely good things are coming your way. More money's coming your way, but also more work is coming your way. Probably more than you can handle. Because this Ten of Wands talks about, really taking on a lot of responsibility. And sometimes having too many things go on that you get burnt out. But I know sometimes when we are in that hustle mode or that grind mode, it's okay. We do this temporarily just to kind of make that money, and then we step back, right? So this is not a long-term plan here at all. Next up, we have the Four of Pentacles. That is a card of paying attention to the budget. I think you kind of already know this, Scorpio, so I won't go too far in with that. But you need to know what's going in and what's coming out as it relates to finances. Finally, we have the World card, which means that you are ready to progress. You are ready to move forward. Once you get some things taken care of as far as it relates to communication, work, and those types of things, by the time we hit the end of the third week of February, you are going to be well on your way towards success. The other thing about the World card is sometimes it talks about international travel. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you Scorpios end up taking a trip somewhere. Whoa. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of February 2023. All right, as we close out the month, Scorpio, for you, things are going to get even better. And I can say that because some of the cards here are talking about celebrating, healing, and moving on, also future planning. But let's start here with the Six of Pentacles. Be careful because things are going to be so good that you might be feeling like you're in a spirit of generosity, but you have to make sure you're not overgiving, okay? Don't give too much of anything. Your resources, money, time, attention. All right, you have to make sure that you're giving from your overflow and that you're not giving, just to give. Next up, we got the Queen of Swords. Now that is eliminating something that is getting in the way of you making more money. Again, I think this is more of a judgment call here because I think there's some things that you are working on and you're in the process of getting rid of and getting out of your way, Scorpio. Now, this could be unnecessary tasks or it could even be toxic relationships. But I'm not feeling it's like something that heavy. But I do get the sense that you're going to be streamlining your system here. We also got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is another card of attracting a lot of attention. However, it's probably going to be unexpected and in a way that you didn't even plan. So get ready because a lot of attention is definitely coming your way. But from what I know of Scorpios, they embrace any opportunity to be seen. So this is something that will definitely work in your favor. And it's also something that will help you make more money. It's going to position you as the authority or the expert. Again, you will be in a position to attract more clients, more customers, more sales, whatever. We talked about the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration, so looks like it's going to be a fun gathering with friends and maybe some co-workers to some degree. Whatever the case may be, it's definitely going to be a reason to be happy and to celebrate and to really get excited. Now, we also have that Three of Swords in the reverse, and that is a card that talks about healing from emotional pain. Again, we saw that here, and this is a similar card here. It means that you're no longer operating from a position of being hurt, but you are now in a position of being empowered because you've learned a lesson, you've gone through the hurts and the trials and the challenges, and now you have taken that experience and you've used it to kind of create something bigger, better, stronger for yourself. Now, this is definitely going to help you make more money because you're going to have a lot more clarity that you didn't have before. Finally, we do have the Two of Wands. That's you putting future plans on hold. I'm not surprised. A lot of the cards are getting, or a lot of the signs are getting that card. You know, this is a time of year where we kind of try to figure out what the rest of our year is going to look like and what the next 3 to 5 years is going to look like. And sometimes you can't make those decisions right away. You have to really take an assessment of where you are right now and where you're going, in the near future, before you can kind of get a clear picture of what's going to happen for you long term, at least to the degree that you can control and plan that. So, Scorpio, there's a lot of inner growth here that's happening in February for you, and a lot of shifting of some things in your personal life. And again, that's going to reflect in your financial life, and it's going to create more opportunity and more energy towards you making the money that you want to make. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Goddess Guidance Oracle card. Let's see. Okay, I haven't gotten this card before. This is the card of Artemis, the Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Now, this could be something that you need to pay attention to because remember, we talked about a lot of things shifting and changing in your personal life, and it will be reflected in your work or your money life. So you can rest assured that you and your loved ones are safe and divinely protected. All right, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.